Hey guys, Carl here from WolfOfficial.com, and today I'm going to be talking about live performances. So, when it comes to live performances, you want to make sure that you are well prepared before each show. It's really imperative that you come prepared the best you can. I understand that there's a lot of times when you're not going to have everything, but that's completely fine. You just want to make sure that whatever is nearby, like if there's any kind of grocery store or if there's any kind of, something big, maybe like a big retail store that might be nearby, if you can think of any. I'm very picky about who I pick and who I want to promote, so that's why I just keep it simple, like retail stores, a place where you can get some necessary wires if you have to. Those are some things you're going to need to think about before you go out there and you perform, because you don't just want one of those stores nearby. Like you do want a few stores nearby where you're performing, in case you need batteries or whatever the case may be. You want to make sure that you got something nearby, some resource. Another thing is people. If you can bring people with you to your performances, all the better. It gives you more confidence, and it makes you feel better about where you're going in life, and it'll give you that extra strength you need. Maybe whether it be singing, DJing, playing the guitar, whatever it may be. It's always nice to have people nearby that will assist you. So, anytime that I perform, or I know that I'm going to perform, I like to keep track of all the places that I've been to. Main reason being, for press kits, people want to know where you performed, and you want to know where you performed as well. Because the more you see that you perform, the more confidence you're going to get. Once you see all these venues that you performed at, after a while, you're just like, okay, well, this is kind of like a paper trail of all the places that I've been to. And it just gives you that much more credibility when it comes to performing again, or getting hired for another job. And what I like to use is called Sonic Bids. I heard that they're the industry standard. I'm very thankful if they are, because I love Sonic Bids. There are a few things that I don't like about them, but before I go into that, I'll tell you what Sonic Bids is and basically why I think you should use them. And then you can be the judge of what works and what doesn't work for you. So, Sonic Bids definitely has some cool features. You can keep track of all your gigs that you've had with Sonic Bids. It keeps a list of all the places that you performed. And they just updated their site. It's okay. I'm actually not a big fan of the new update. It took my old tour dates and it just kind of kept them on the old SoundCloud, and then you have to click New SoundCloud, and once you access New SoundCloud, you can't really see your old ones, but they're only there if you kind of like back route and track link and then figure out through the Sonic Bids website which where it's at, So hopefully they start incorporating the old SoundCloud in with the new. I didn't mean SoundCloud. I meant Sonic Bids. Sorry if I messed that up. Yeah, everything is still Sonic Bids. But the thing is, with my old tour dates, they're not accessible to the new Sonic Bids. So hopefully they integrate that here, and they get that going. Because we although we can still update new things to our Sonic Bids, new gigs and stuff that are coming up. People want to see everything that you've gone through, and you kind of need that old stuff that you performed at, right? So, but still, Sonic Bids is great because if I have to, I can still access those old tour dates. I'm just kind of, it's a little bit of complaining for the thing that they do is they do really well, and that is they get you gigs, but also they track the gigs that you have done. And best part of all is they have a press kit, right? You can create your one sentence bio, your one word bio, your one paragraph, your one page bio. So Sonic Bids is definitely they're really good at that. And then basically it's your online press kit. Your online press kit is really important to have. You should have an offline one too, but I don't think I've ever really had an offline press kit. I mean, the closest thing to an offline press kit that I've had was actually walking a piece of paper with my CD attached to it and giving it to a venue to see if they would let me come perform into their venue, which was, I don't think I ever got a call back. So I honestly recommend having that online press kit and an offline, but managing both of them is really important. So that's what you should have as far as live performances go. You should be tracking all these places. And SonicBids has a great library of all these popular places around the world that are basically venues and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry with the with that venue that you're performing at showing up inside the add venue you perform search bar. So I hope that doesn't confuse you too much. Basically, it's pretty easy to add the venue that you're going to be performing at because it's already listed. People have performed there before. All right, so live performances involve keeping track of your live performances. Now, another thing I want to step into is YouTube videos. When you go out, you should be videotaping your performances, no matter if it's writing, no matter if it's like speaking, like if you're a business guy and you're speaking at an event, it's not necessarily music, but you can still put that as your press kit, on your press kit or as your tour date, okay? And so it doesn't matter if you're a speaker, if you're a DJ, if you're DJing, just make sure you put your DJ stuff where you're going to be performing. And then also if you're an artist, because that's where I started, was the artist thing. I was doing my instrumentals, I was singing over my instrumentals, and I put every place that I did. So like when it comes to actually looking at all of your stuff that you did when you performed, it's kind of up to you to be like, okay, well, did I sing there? Did I DJ there? Or did I speak there? You'll pretty much know. I mean, you could even put it in the notes section, or you could create a little parentheses that says speaker, singer, DJ, whatever there, So kind of giving you a head start on what to expect is that, because I know you don't just do just DJ. You're doing everything. You're singing, you're acting, you're doing lots of different things. So I still do recommend SonicBids for that. But in addition to SonicBids, like I was saying, YouTube, you want to videotape everything that you do, because that same thing, it's like that paper trail. People want to see all these different videos that you performed at, and people like to watch live performances. Even though they can't make it to your live performance, they'd like to watch it on YouTube as well. And people like to relive things, get all the senses, get all the senses back again so they can relive that moment. So YouTube really is great for that. Not only that, but it's also great for finding new clients, like new leads and stuff like that, because people can share that video and more people can figure out about you. And yeah, there's a lot more to learn. About social media and YouTube and stuff like that, but don't let it get to you. I can help you out with a lot of that stuff. Let's see here. So YouTube, yeah, that's great for live performances. And then when you're doing your live performances, I think I found what works for me the most is talking to people there while you're performing. Because you're already in the venue. People that are around there are most likely musicians, usually, if not fans. But you just talk to them and get to know them and ask them, because ultimately you want people to get to know you more, and you want to spread your message and stuff like that. So if you want them to buy something from you, then you would direct them to your business card, which is then directs them to the website where you offer your products and stuff like that. Or if you're going to sell CDs there, then you would obviously want to get to know people while you're there. So that's another thing, is networking while you're at these venues. This is all covered in my new book called Where the Wind Takes You. So, I have some great stuff in there. But live performances. Well, everybody does different things when they perform. Like I said, some people are speaking, some people are DJing, some people are artists. And you just want to make sure that you're prepared, and then you kind of want to get buzz generated. I mean, yeah, you want to get buzz generated the best you can by getting people coming out and, sell tickets and stuff like that. But I'm not the one to be like, oh yeah, I sold out a whole bunch of tickets before. Like, ooh, look at me. Like, I know for a fact that I have not done that, but I have gotten booked, and I have had some people come up to me and say, wow, like, great job, man. So that's enough for me. That's enough results for me to know that, like, I'm doing something right. And then I just point them all to my website where I sell, like, instrumentals. I sell songs that I've made, So don't think that just because you're not selling stuff there that you won't see results anywhere else, because the online stuff can work out. And yeah, so I hope that helps with the live performance thing. Just remember that that you do want to talk to people while you're there. Don't just show up and do your music and then leave. As eager as you want to get back on your tour bus and finish touring, it really comes down to the people with these live performances. And I would recommend that the more you can get comfortable talking in addition to singing and DJing and stuff like that on stage, I recommend that you get to connect with your audience a little bit more than you have been. That's my challenge to you. That's one actionable step you can take. Get more involved in your audience and stuff like that. So, having said that, I will let you carry on with the rest of the day and make it a good one. All right. Good luck.